Topham Hatt was having breakfast.
How would you like a nice tongue sandwich? It's made from slices of a cow's tongue. Are you fucking trying to make me sick?
Said Sir Topham Hatt.
Hello and welcome back to the funniest Thomas videos, and today we're doing something a little different because it's not a single video, it is a plethora of them. Approximately 7 videos, which I don't know, we'll get 8. And that is George Carlin dubs Thomas the Tank Engine. Now for those of you that don't know, my American viewers, George Carlin was the American narrator of Thomas the Tank Engine seasons 1 through 4, and he is by far my favorite comedian of all time. Just the things he says and how he says them.
And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to care for one another. We're gonna save the fucking planet? I'm getting tired of that shit.
George Carlin, without a doubt, is one of my favorite comedians, because unlike some other comedians that think screaming at the top of their lungs and swearing constantly is gonna win over an audience, he kind of gets you with points that seem plausible. And some may say it's a philosopher, and I was like, well, what about people who are actual philosophers? That's kind of an insult to people who go to school for that. Well, while his points seem to come across as good, I realize this is all just common sense knowledge, where he's just kind of pointing out the absurdity of it, and that's what makes it funny. Also, the way he words it, because a lot of people, we can agree with stuff like this, but I'm getting off topic. To hear his voice do all this comedy work for the longest time, and then to be the narrator of a child-friendly TV series featuring a little blue tank engine that likes to huff and puff and learn valuable lessons in life with all his friends is such a mind-boggling thing. But at the same time, I could see why he did it. He wanted to show a different side of himself, and that's a good thing. But at the same time, he actually enjoyed working on the show, and then thus enjoyed working on Shining Time Station as Mr. Conductor. So, what I've been waiting for my whole life is someone to take his audiobooks and dub them over his Thomas narration. And that was made by a channel known as Jaws, or Jaw 2, however you want to pronounce that. And he's made 7 of these, and all of them are just as hysterical as the last one. Well, some lines don't exactly really fit, or some are so outrageous that they don't fit at all, but they're still funny, while some are just like a straight-up game of Cards Against Humanity, which fills in the blank perfectly for the situation at hand. And that's what we're going to look at today. I took a couple of these, I recorded a couple of clips of this, and I'm going to link it down below, and you are going to see for yourself just how funny this is.
Stop! 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 Wailed the coaches. You've left the refreshment lady behind. Oh, shit. Goddamn door is still wide open, groaned Peter Sam. We're sorry, not today. We must get the ice cream ready for the passengers. Never mind, Duncan. But Duncan did mind. I'm gonna kill the next motherfucker who pisses me off.
The engines found it hard to sleep. What we need, suggested Toby, is to listen to a story.
Turn on the fucking TV,
Cried Percy.
I want to watch Survivor.
Duke's driver and fireman oiled and greased him one last time. They sheeted him snugly and said goodbye. Then they had to go away and find work.
I want everyone to know it was great being alive, and I really enjoyed myself.
He sighed.
I especially enjoyed fucking and going to the movies.
Oh, yes, I like children,
Explained Trevor.
If he had become a Catholic priest, he could have spent 30 or 40 years blowing all the little boys he wanted.
Replied Thomas.
And no one would have said a word.
James's driver and fireman could not make him move.
At last, the inspector arrived.
Show a wheel, James. You can't stay here all day.
Fuck you, I'm going home. I'm already motivated,
Said James.
That is just S-tier comedy right there. The way it fits in with each other, how everything fits together. Some of it is a little too misleading and outrageous, but others, it just fits like a glove. It is a snug, cuddly fit. And and that is why it is number 6 on this list. We're getting down to 5 to 1 now, and that is crazy. We have done almost all 10 of these. And while this one technically breaks the rules and it's not an actual like single video, I can't just not include the rest of them. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What you would have chosen instead for the number 6 position. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. The link for these videos will be in the description below, as well as the channel that created them, and as well as my Patreon link if you guys want to support this channel. Anyways, that's all for me. Thank you. Have a nice day.